こんにちは皆さん。お元気ですか？ Hello, how are you? Today grammar video number 101 and we're going to see the difference between kurai and koro and both means approximately. I already made a video about どのくらい、どれくらい、どのぐらい、どれぐらい meaning about how much, about how many, and this is grammar video number 53, so you can watch it too. At first, we're going to see this one. This kanji we can pronounce kurai or gurai and sometimes i. And here you can use kurai or gurai just as the same way. Here you see どのくらい or どのぐらい. You can both use it in the same way. It's depend on you. There's no difference. To say approximately, more or less, we usually use this kurai or gurai more than koro. But there's some difference when we talk about time. We use this kurai or gurai to express the approximate time period, the duration of the time. For example, 1ヶ月ぐらい it means for about 1 month. 1週間ぐらい for about 1 week. The important difference is when we use koro or goro, it is approximate time. And when we use kurai or gurai, this is approximate time period. Around 5 o'clock, we say 5時ごろ. And we can't say 5時ぐらい. The same meaning, 5時ぐらい. It's not possible. But there's one possibility that you can use kurai or gurai with the time. This one is you must use this particle ni. ぐらいに. Then you can use it. But with koro or goro, you can use particle ni. It's okay. And if you don't use particle ni, it's also okay. So I think it's better to use koro or goro with approximate time. In all the other cases, we use kurai or gurai. So I think it's better to use koro or goro for the approximate time. For about 1 hour, 1時間ぐらい. We can't use 1時間ごろ. This is not correct. If I say 1時ごろ, it means around 1 o'clock. Both means approximately, but the meaning changes. Let's see some sentence examples. It takes about 15 minutes from my house to the station on foot. At first, we're going to see some vocabularies so that you're not going to have any problems. うち、家, it means the house. And I want you to learn this kanji. If you see this kanji, it means うち、家, the house. 駅, the station. 歩いて, on foot. Actually, 歩きます, the verb 歩きます, to walk. 歩きます. And this is 手 form 歩いて. This means on foot. For about 15 minutes. Which do you think we are going to use? Koro goro or kurai gurai? Well, this is time period. 15 minutes duration. So we're going to use this one. 15分くらい or 15分ぐらい. Now let's see what happens if we use with koro and 15分. For example, 15分ごろ. When we can use it? It means it's about, for example, it's now around 2:15. It can be 2:13 or 2:14 or even 2:16 or 2:17. But it's about 2:15. Then, 今、2時15分ごろです。今、2時15分ごろです。It takes some time, the verb, かかります。For example, 時間がかかります。We use が for something がかかります。But here in this example, I'm not going to use が because I'm not going to say it takes some time of 15 minutes. I omit this time. And also 15 minutes, this is number. And with number, we don't use any particle. うちから駅まで歩いて15分ぐらいかかります。うちから駅まで歩いて15分ぐらいかかります。Yesterday, I studied for about 3 hours. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. 昨日、今日、明日。So this time we're going to use 昨日 yesterday. Be careful with this difference. 3時 and 3時間。3時 it means 3 o'clock. 3時間 with this 漢字間 it means duration. 3時間 for 3 hours. With minutes 1分、2分、3分、4分、5分 like this. You don't have to worry if you need 間 or no. You can also say 1分間、2分間. But if you don't say with 間、1分、2分, no problems. It's okay. It's the same as the year. 1 year, 2 years, 1年、2年、3年、4年、5年 like this. You can also say 5年間 for 5 years. But if you only say 5年, it's also okay. No problems. But with じ this is very important because 3時 3 o'clock 3時間 for 3 hours. So with じ with the hour, it's very important. So be careful. The verb to study 勉強します This is compound because 勉強 it means study, just like a noun, study. します the verb, the third group.勉強します I study. 勉強しません I don't study. 勉強しました I studied. 勉強しませんでした I didn't study. And now, dictionary form 勉強する and dictionary form and ない form 勉強しない手 form 勉強して勉強した他 form 昨日3時間ぐらい勉強しました。昨日3時間ぐらい勉強しました。I get up at about 7:30 every day. Every day, 毎日。I show you kanjis because these kanjis are basic and they are from JLPT level 5. So I want you to remember and I want you to recognize them. We already studied in my kanji videos, right? So 毎日 every day. And now 毎月. This is the moon. 毎月 it means every month. 毎週 every week. 毎年 or 毎年 every year. The verb to get up 起きます with this kanji. And this is group 2 irregular because the sound is ki, but this is group 2 irregular one. Okay? So 起きます the dictionary form 起きる for the 手 form 起きて他 form 起きたない form 起きない at around 7:30 which is correct ころごろ or くらいぐらい well this is 7時半ごろ this is correct 7時半ごろ because this is the time approximate time if I say 7時半ぐらい with this is not correct. There's only one possibility we can use this くらい is using with に7時半ぐらいに then you can use it. 毎日7時半ごろ起きます。毎日7時半ごろ起きます。Approximate volume or approximate quantity, then we use with くらい and ぐらい。About how many origamis are there? About 10. 折り紙が何枚ぐらいありますか 10枚ぐらいあります。1枚、2枚、3枚、4枚、5枚、6枚、7枚、8枚、9枚、10枚。あ、10枚。ぴったり。How many? For long things such as pencils, trees, bananas, we count 何本 and 何冊 This is like a books or notebooks. About how many pencils are there? About 10. 鉛筆が何本ぐらいありますか ?10 本ぐらいあります。1本、2本、3本、4本、5本、6本、7本、8本、9本、10本、11本、12本、10本ぐらい。About how many people came to the party? How many people? How many persons? We say 何人。1人、2人、3人、4人、5人、6人、7人を7人、8人、9人、10人。何人ぐらいパーティーに来ましたか？何人ぐらいパーティーに来ましたか？ About 100 persons came. 100人ぐらい来ました。100人ぐらい来ました。Now let's see some examples of the expressions using koro or goro. About when, approximately when, いつ頃 About when are you gonna come back? いつ頃帰りますか Lately, recently, nowadays. 近頃 This 近 comes from the E adjective. 近い it means very near. So 近頃 Lately, recently, the same meaning we can say このごろ It sounds more casual このごろ Oh, I have gained weight lately. The verb to get fat or to gain weight 太ります Group 1 And it comes from the adjective 太い It means thick or fat. 近頃太りました。この頃太りました。Around springtime or approximately in springtime. 春頃 I'll be busy till next spring more or less. 来年の春頃まで忙しいです。来年の春頃まで忙しいです。Till here, all the examples that we saw, we used this kanji and we pronounced goro with 点々 goro. But after this particle no, we pronounce koro. かきくけこ、koro. For example, when I was a child, 子供の頃 When I was about 5 years old, 5歳の頃あの頃 In those days, I just told that after this no, we pronounce こ あの頃 Then you think, oh, it's strange because I just said この頃 with 点々この頃 because this is an expression この頃 lately, recently この頃 and あの頃 without 点々あの頃 in those days. In those days, I lived in Tokyo. The verb to live, we say 住みます。Someplace に住みます。But this verb is a little bit peculiar. When we talk about the state, then we must say the te form 住んでいます。I live in some place. 住んでいます。And in the past tense, I lived 住んでいました。あの頃は東京に住んでいました。あの頃は東京に住んでいました。I remember the good old days. Or I miss those old days. Bring back some good memories or make me feel a little bit sentimental. Or I remember something with affection. This is this adjective. いい adjective. 懐かしい。懐かしい。This is always good memories, good feeling, okay? 懐かしい。For example, 懐かしいアニメ。This is the anime that brings back some good memories, some good feelings. あの頃が懐かしいです。あの頃が懐かしいです。Today we learned about approximately, more or less, around, or like this. And we've got two words, ころごろ, KURAI or GURAI. And we learned the differences. Now a quiz time with 5 questions. All of them are translations into Japanese. 1番目. It takes more or less 12 hours from Japan to Europe by airplane. 2番目. Please come at about 4 o'clock. Or please come at around 4 o'clock. 3番目. Oh, it's very hot lately. Or it's very hot these days. 4番目. There were about 50 monkeys in the zoo. 5番目. 最後です。This present or this gift is around 10,000 yen. I hope you could understand very well how to say more or less, approximately, around, like this, koro and kurai. If you liked this video, please give me a like. And if you can share my videos with your friends, that can help me a lot, please. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do it too. いかがでしたか？今日はコロ、ゴロ、暗い、ぐらい、これについて勉強してきました。それぞれの使い方、そして違いも見てきましたね。分かっていただけましたか？このビデオがいいなと思ってくださったら、ぜひチャンネル登録といいねボタン忘れないでお願いいたします。そして私のビデオをお友達に紹介してくださったらとても助かります。ぜひお願いします。ではまた次のビデオでお会いしましょうね。じゃあね。